One stock that is seriously on the move this morning, Paul, is Apogee Therapeutics.
Yeah.
This is on some Merger Monday news. The ticker APGE. The stock is up nearly 47% pre-market. It's around $132 a share. This is because AbbVie is buying Apogee for $10.9 billion, one of the biggest deals for AbbVie since it bought Allergan 6 years ago for 63 large. That brought Botox into the AbbVie portfolio.
Yep.
But since then, it's been facing some competition in the anti-inflammatory space for its blockbuster psoriasis drug, Skyrizi. So what's it get out of Apogee? Well, that company's got a promising experimental compound for psoriasis, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce, though it could be a rival to France's Sanofi and its blockbuster Dupixent, another name you're probably very familiar with. Now, AbbVie says this acquisition is going to give it the size, scale, and expertise to address some of the most complex diseases in immunology. So, like I say, Apogee shares higher by 47%. Sanofi, by the way, in Paris, down 3%.
What about your next stock? It's also tricky to pronounce. I'm also not going to try to pronounce it, Nathan.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going on in the pharma space, Isabel. This one is Regenxbio. The ticker there is RGNX, and the shares are higher by about 12% pre-market. This is on a report from the Wall Street Journal that the Food and Drug Administration has actually agreed to reverse its rejection of Regenxbio's experimental gene therapy for a rare and deadly brain disease, the latest about face for the FDA after the departure of its former vaccine and biotech division leader, Vinay Prasad. When he was in charge, FDA was demanding that rare disease drug makers like Regenxbio test their drugs against placebos, but the drug makers have been arguing that's not practical when you're talking about experimental treatments for patients that might only be a few dozen a year. And in this case, Regenx's therapy, known as Navsunli, targets what's known as Hunter syndrome. This is a rare genetic disease that's diagnosed in about 50 U.S. patients each year, nearly all of them boys, that causes irreversible and, in many cases, deadly brain damage. Now, Regenx's CEO says it's going to refile its application with the FDA in the third quarter after meeting with the regulator to resolve disputes, and that meeting is expected to happen next month. But in the meantime, Regenxbio shares are surging pre-market.
All right, lastly, let's go to SpaceX.
Yeah, got to talk about this one. The ticker, of course, SPCX. It's indicated to open 4% lower, adding to the 2 straight sessions of declines we've seen since the huge post-IPO gain. But Elon Musk's rocket AI company is officially getting into the investment-grade bond market, kicking off its inaugural offering of senior unsecured notes. Now, we'd reported last week that SpaceX planned to raise about $20 billion from this offer to set up a temporary bridge loan that's going to make up the bulk of its long-term debt. SpaceX has 5 of the 6 biggest banks on Wall Street kicking off marketing for these bonds. The only one left in the cold is Wells Fargo, but this is likely to be the start of a massive borrowing spree to finance Elon Musk's AI ambitions for the rocket company. In the kickoff of the bond sale, the company disclosed that it's already sitting on about $100 billion in cash and looking for even more, Paul and Isabel.